about BTC, and then we're going to talk about the current very aggressive move of BTC, and then we're going to analyze if this move is it a extremely bullish or it is just a fake out. In either case, it is going to be very interesting because BTC, is not getting enough volume, at least for the short term. Yesterday we got only like 25,000, I think like 20 roughly 27,000. That's very low. That's the lowest volume we got like since roughly right around this area of June, right, the first week of June, before we push to the upside. So we're just gonna analyze it like step by step, and then see like if like we could be turning bullish, and then could be going to 16K very shortly. All right, because you gotta remember our target, medium term target, is like to get a reversal pattern in this area, this double bottom area. But is it too late to buy at a 94, 92? That's a big question. So we're gonna take a look at it, and then we're gonna analyze the price and see where we could be going. Okay, so it is July 26, 2019, just about 9:20 p.m. Eastern time. The current price of BTC on Binance, it is 10,120. So BTC is up almost like 3%, right? So let's take a look at the weekly first, because the weekly is quite interesting. We're gonna need a lot of volume for the rest of the week in order to turn bullish. So we got plenty of time to be buying some cheaper BTC. The weekly also is, it is still like facing to the downside. It is not giving us any sign of reversal yet. The weekly volume, it is only 200,000 trading volume, so it is not a lot. Okay, it is not a lot. So we're averaging roughly like less than 35,000 trading volume like a day. So if like we're gonna receive 30 to 35,000 trading volume the next couple of days, we most likely gonna get what, at the most 300,000 trading volume for this week. All right, last week alone we got like 500,000, so that's not even that's less than 80% of last week trading volume. So it is not a lot. So we're just gonna have to hang tight for this week. This reversal pattern is looking great. It is looking great. If like BTC is able to close just like this for the rest of the week, it is gonna be great. Even like let's see, 10.3 to 10.4, it is gonna be great. But closing like above 11, it is gonna be rough. So we most likely gonna need another 200,000 trading volume, and then the volatility is extremely low. So I don't see like a BTC getting like another 200,000 trading volume for the next couple of days in order to close above 11. Okay, in order to close above 11. So we just have to be careful right now, even though the price is looking extremely bullish with a 15 minutes bullish candle. Since then, it's been like four. Let's see, let's go on a 15 minutes chart. We got like 5 body candles right now. It is not going anywhere. So you guys remember when BTC pushed, we got this big move to the upside the other day, and then we said like, it is not time to be FOMOing, just wait. Okay, most people took profit in this area, and then they bought back in 96, right? Like we talked about last night. Okay, we talked about it. We could be making an ABC correction to the upside up to 99, but we just got this big fake out to the upside. All right, so let's take a look at the monthly. Regarding the monthly, it is going to be tough for BTC to be closing above our target 11.7 for this month. It is going to be tough, because if like we don't expect BTC to close above 11 this week, so it is going to be tough for BTC to close like above 11.7. Okay, it is going to be very tough. So the weekly open and then the monthly open, it is almost like the monthly close we're looking for, and then the weekly close we're looking for, it is basically the same. So it is going to be very tough for us to get to be closing above 11.7. It is going to be very, very challenging to be closing above 11.7. And at the same time, it is not a good sign for this monthly candle, but for this monthly volume to be bearish. So it is not going to be a good sign. So we talked about it like since like the second week of July. So we needed this volume to be green. Okay, we needed it to be a buying pressure, but it is not basically most likely it is not going to be a buying pressure, because we only got 4 days. 5 days is a lot, but you know, we're going to need 100,000 trading volume a day at least, you know, to turn this green. All right, so it is not time to FOMO. We got still plenty of time to buy some cheaper BTC, even at 10,000, 9,900, right? So even in that range. But we're going to take a look at it during the live stream. No sound. Okay, some of you guys say no sound. So but Tony say he has a sound. Okay, so that's good. So let's go ahead and go back to the 4-hour time frame. So you take a look at the 4-hour time frame. It is pretty much normal. This even though like we didn't anticipate it, we anticipated another drop. We got this big move to the upside. Right, we got the other day we got this flat correction, and then we talked about it like right after we got, you know, price was at a 10,175. We said like we're gonna be dropping to the downside, so we dropped like 80%, you know, after this move to the downside, right? And then basically like yesterday, you know, on the private live stream, we said like a 96.50 to 96, we could take it like to 99, but price just just pumped to the upside. But you know, the challenge we're going to be having right now, it is to close above the 50 EMA on the 4-hour. We talked about it yesterday also, because BTC has 3 challenges right now. The 50 EMA on the hourly, we took care of it by closing above the 50 EMA on the hourly, and then we're going to have to deal with the 50 EMA on the 4-hour right now, which is what we're facing right now. So it is no need to FOMO. That's just the first 4-hour body candle. No need to FOMO. And then we're gonna have to deal with the 50 EMA on a daily. Okay, it has 3 challenges right now. Okay, so the same moving average, it is giving us, you know, 3 different resistance. So it is not going to be easy at all to close above it, or you know, at least like get close to it. That's the most we can get, like get close to it, and then see like how we're going to be managed to close above it with like necessary volume. All right, with the necessary volume. The volume is not looking bad like in this correction. Normally you know, normally you're anticipating a declining volume. Like if you want to push to the upside, you want to anticipate declining volume with your correction. That's good. But like 20,000, 27,000 trading volume, it is not a lot, you know, when BTC is like almost 10,000. Because we've been getting like a, let's see, in this area, right around like a right around like 7,400, this correction, which is what we've been anticipating. We almost got the same pattern. The only thing we've been looking for is a double bottom, but we retraced 80%. So 80% seems to be enough, but we just have to be careful. 80% seems to be enough, but we just have to be careful. All right, we just have to be careful in this range. We just have to be careful. Target to exit, I mean, if you bought at 96 and then on our private live stream we said like 96.5 to 99, that's the most we've been anticipating, and then a drop after that. But BTC, you know, give us another 250 points on top of that. So but at least I would be taking profit. Like I told you, like I didn't take that trade like from 96 to 99. I didn't take it. So but most likely, you know, you want to take profit at least. Okay, you want to take profit at least if you're day trading. But if you know, you're long-term hodler, you really don't care about like if BTC is 9,900 or like BTC is 10,100. So it is not a big difference. But right now the RSI is completely not overextended, but 70 is not bad on the hourly. 70 is not bad on the hourly. So we just have to wait for the flag. It is a great area of resistance. We couldn't break this area for like you know, almost like 16 to 20 hours. Right now we're coming right back at it. Okay, we're coming right back at it. So we just have to be careful. Okay, we just have to be careful at this time. Hello, Ali Matar. Okay, I mean, target to exit, I would be taking profit right now and then see like where you're gonna go next. All right, because if you take a look at the bigger picture, let's take a look at the bigger picture. Just for a correction, this move is still like a correction. Okay, it is still a corrective move. It is still a corrective move. If you really take a look at it, it is nothing but a three-way. We don't have 5 waves anywhere in this range. Okay, we don't have any 5-way structure in this range. All we got is just this. All right, that's all we got. That's just a flat correction in this range. You can just anticipate, you know, a further drop. Okay, like according to my style of trading, that's what I would be anticipating. Even though it is extremely bullish, we have to close above the 50 MA at least on the 4-hour in order to confirm like some bullishness. Okay, we have to close above the 50 MA on the 4-hour time frame in order to, you know, to be attempting even like to close on the 50 MA on the daily. All right, this yellow line you're seeing right now, it is a 50 MA on a 4-hour time frame. Right, this yellow line we have to close above it. Okay, a clean body candle. Right, so let's see how the next 4-hour body candle gonna look like before we start calling like a 16K, because it doesn't mean we're not gonna get 16K, but we want to get that cleanly. We just don't want to rush after you know a 300 points move to the upside. We're calling for a bull run. All right, so hey, what's up, HR? Hey, what's up, Jude? All right, so our toughest challenge right now, okay, we got 5. The thing is that we got 5-way structure to the upside. That's very bullish for BTC right now. This move was very bullish. Okay, this move right here was very bullish. So all we needed is a double bottom like this. As much we came down like to our target was 95 in this range. We got 95.25. We also got this move like a 10-1, and then we came back down to this area. We're looking for this move like 92 to 94. Okay, but we came exactly at 96, and then we said like let's take it and then try to take it back to let's just get the lower time frame. Right, so at 96 we said let's take it and trying to take it back to 99. Right, so we got those 300 points, but it just showed up. It is nothing you can do. Right, it is nothing you can do, but it is not time to be FOMOing right now. It is not time to be FOMOing. It is not time to be FOMOing. So basically let it cool down at least 382 if you're looking for to enter, and then you think like BTC is going straight to 16K. At least give it some time, like from this big move to the upside, give it some time like to 10,000, like 10,030 in that range before you you consider like at least you know for some consider like some push to the upside. Right, 10,030. Next target, like if like we drop, gonna be 99.81, and then after that we're looking for like a 99, basically 99.30. all right, 99.30. So these 3 targets, like at least for the short term, you could like anticipate it, because it is not just gonna shoot up straight like to the upside. It is not just gonna shoot up like to you know 11 12, something like that. So this volume is abnormal. You anticipated it, but you know you want to follow through on the hourly. It is not, you know, we're not getting any volume in the last 30 minutes. All right, the first hour we got like almost 6,000. okay, 6,000 trading volume. The same thing, we got the same thing. This one was almost 5,000, right, roughly like 4,000. So it wasn't a lot, this one, but this one is the volume is, you know, 50% of this volume, but we just have to wait for a follow through. Okay, for a follow through. So the first hour of every, you know, single like daily candle, it is very important. I keep saying it. Every single like a first hour of, you know, the daily candle, it is very important. Like the last few days. Okay, the last few days, it has been very important. Has been very important. So if you guys don't have any question, we can take a look at other coins like XRP, stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Hank? Sen and Co. So if you haven't joined the Telegram group, make sure to do so, because sometime like you know, after the live stream we go like if I have some time we go for a private live stream. That's how we spotted this 96 yesterday. like we say, like you could, you know, it's not a bad idea to start like accumulating from 96 and take it like to 99, right? 98 to 99. So I mean, and it's not a bad idea too. So we got this big push to the upside, right? So yeah. So if you haven't joined the Telegram group, make sure to do so. The link is under the description. You know, feel free. It is free. You know, we got some great guys over there to help you out. Like Epson Crypto is not there, so Bitcoin Cash. So let's first of all take a look at the bigger picture before we take a look at the Bitcoin Cash, because our challenge, like not a challenge, but what we've been looking for, we basically got it like since almost like a month ago on the 26th, when we started like calling for the drop, this one. All right, for this let's see, for this move, right, we started calling this drop, this push to the upside, this drop, this double bottom. So the big question we're gonna have to face right now, it is nothing like, are we comfortable enough to call this a double bottom? Okay, that's the only big question we got right now. That's the only big question. Are we comfortable enough to call this a double bottom, right? And start moving to the upside. All right. It is very probable we could be doing that, but we just gonna need the volume. Okay, we just gonna need the volume to like you know, at least like you know, start like moving to the upside, and then have to close over the 50 EMA, both on the 4 hour and both on, I mean, the 4 hour and then the daily, of course, right? If we able like to close above the 4 hour daily, we're definitely gonna close above I mean the 50 EMA on the daily, we're definitely gonna be able to close on the 50 EMA on the 4 hour. All right, so but that's a pattern we're looking for right now. We almost got it, like we 90% within this 90%, like almost 90% completed this pattern. So we just have to wait whether we're gonna get the 10% down, or we're just gonna push the upside. All right, so all we're looking for is this double bottom. That's the only thing we're looking for in this range, double bottom. So we got a bigger correction, right? We got a bigger correction, a bigger double bottom. So it makes it is making sense, right? So it makes sense, right? So we got this one is a small correction, okay, a small double bottom. So we got a big correction. It is normal. We got a bigger double bottom. So the only thing we need to avoid is like losing money in this range, because BTC is not moving to the upside, okay, and we've been making like a lot of profit within this range, okay. So that's the first move we missed, like from 10.6 to 94. That's like a 200 points we missed. It is okay. I don't think it is a big deal, like because we didn't buy at 11. We didn't buy at 11, and then you know, we bought at 10.5, took it to 11 again, stuff like that. So we took a lot of trades in this area. So 200 points is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is actually yeah, 96 to 99. So it is roughly 200 points right now we missed from 96 to 99, but it is okay. We're gonna make it up. Okay, I mean the Telegram group is open, so it is free. If you haven't joined, make sure to click on it and join the Telegram group. You're gonna enjoy it, guys. You're gonna enjoy it. It is a open source. It is it is decentralized, okay. So it is decentralized. You can say whatever you want in there. Yes, the private live stream is in the Telegram group. So it is only for the people like in the Telegram. So if you don't join, you most likely not gonna watch it, unless like you can watch it like after 12 hours, like everything. Like for instance, I just uploaded the private live stream we had yesterday when we called for the 96, okay, 96 to 96.50, and then we came down exactly at a 96.37. So we were actually at 96.37, 96.50 at that time, and then we called for that a push to the upside to 98 to 99. So let's move on to to Bitcoin Cash. So we cannot like we have to pay clear attention right now. We just cannot say like we got a big move to the upside, then we're gonna be going to 16K. Okay, Bitcoin Cash, we got this move, so we're anticipating this move to the upside, which is a B, and then a further drop. So let's see how Bitcoin Cash is going to be able to do that, right? So we're anticipating this move to go a little bit further in this range. So that's a big correction. So we're looking for this move to the downside. So let's see if Bitcoin Cash is going to give it to us. No volume at all, okay, whatsoever. No, that's a daily, so the volume is extremely low. So let's see if we're going to get, we talked about it yesterday, all right? Talked about it yesterday. This is exactly what we talked about yesterday for Bitcoin Cash, all right? So, and if I remember well, because we didn't get a clear, this wave, we didn't get a clear ABC correction. So I think we said like we could be pushing a little bit higher to make this a clean wave, all right? So, but I'm gonna have to go back and check the video. So, but we could be anticipating another drop in this area, all right? Between 250 to 260, right? 250 to 265 in that range. So before another push to the upside, right? But we will see. Okay, we will see the next few days how this one gonna be playing out. How this is going to be playing out. Hey, what's up, Fritz? Make sure to join the live stream, man. Lane, I don't think I've seen your name in the Telegram group. I mean, what's up, K4 Liberty? Yes, at the moment for BTC, we're looking for 10,030, 99.81, and 99.31. So, and it is nothing but some fib levels for the current pump. So let's go back to it. Let's take a look at the hourly. Let's take a look at the 45 minutes. Somebody mentioned the 45 minutes. The 45 minutes is that was quickly, man. We got this 45 minutes overboard. And then I think somebody mentioned the 45 minutes being oversold yesterday in a private live stream. All right, and it was kind of good, but I didn't expect, like, I was just expecting this move and a double bottom. Okay, this move, that's what I was expecting. Let's see, this move from the 45 minutes give us this move, and then we're going to make this impulse wave. So but this impulse wave just decided to come very quickly. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. So those targets, you know, so if I only took like the this wave, okay, the fib level of this big move to the upside, right? That's only you know, fib level I'm looking at, just 10,030, 99, 99.81, and then 99.30, something like that. Okay, so but if you want to be safe, you want to take the entire move. Okay, you want to take this entire move, and then this is not a five-way structure. You can say like you got one in this area, right? Your wave number 1, 2, 3, you could be anticipating this wave. Okay, but we need this wave, just like I explained to you guys. Okay, if like BTC want to turn bullish, we're gonna have to get like wave number 5. We cannot just like push to the upside with these 3 waves. Like we anticipated this wave, and then we came down to this area, we came up to this area, and I said like, if like we don't get this move to the upside, we're gonna drop. Okay, so same thing. If you like we don't break this area and try to close like at least above like 10.2, like at least 10.2. You guys remember in this area of 10.1, 10.15, we said like we needed to close above like 10.2. Okay, 10.2, but we said like take profit because we don't know like if like we're gonna be able to get to 10.2, right? So we took profit and then got out of the way, and then came exactly at 96. Okay, 96, right? But we've been pretty much looking for 94 94 and down. It is okay, 94 and down. So but we need this move. If like we don't get this move, it is just going to be extremely bearish. Okay, it is going to be very, very bearish. All right, the reason why I'm saying like it is going to be bearish because you only going to see this move. Okay, this move 3-way to the upside, this wave to the downside, and then you're going to get this another 3-way to the upside. So it is just a flat correction, right? It is just a flat correction, and then you're going to anticipate at least a down, a move to the downside. All right, so a move to the downside. So basically this is nothing but a three-way. Okay, that's your ABC in this area. In this area you can count easily another ABC in this area, and then you got another ABC. All right, so in order to eliminate all this all this pattern, this move has to be 5. Okay, it has to be 5 to give us like a better confidence. All right, and then we're going to look for the drop afterward. All right, we're still going to be looking for this drop. All right, but we have to get this move first. If we don't get it, we cannot confirm like we are pushing to the upside. Okay, that's a big volume. Okay, it has to, BTC has to maintain this volatility and maintain this like big volume in order to stay confident. Okay, we got 6,000 more to go, so it is a lot of, we got 6,000 more points to go, so it is a lot of money. So we just gonna need the volume to get to 16K. We cannot get to 16K with like 25,000 trading volume, 30,000 trading volume a day, so we cannot. So hey, what's up, Max? 88 Greg Jenkins. Hey, what's up, Greg? Craig, not Greg. Hey, what's up, Vet? We're not looking bad, guys. We're not looking bad. I think we still can get some cheaper BTC. If like we just be patient, we can get some cheaper. I'm bullish about BTC, but this area we just have to be careful. Okay, we just have to be very careful in this area. Like I said, we don't want to lose any money in this area. You don't want to lose any money basically in this area. Okay, especially if you've been doing good like the last 30 days on a daily correction. Okay, we've been doing extremely good in this area, right? We've been doing extremely good. This entire move we've been doing good. Okay, so right now we like within almost like about to complete this pattern before a further move to the upside with the required volume. But we just have to be very careful, because if like you didn't lose any money in this range, you don't want to lose money like when the correction is almost completed. Okay, it is almost completed. The worst case, the worst case scenario is like, you know, you're gonna buy BTC at like what, 10.5, like, and then you got your confirmation, you push it to the upside, you're gonna get other opportunities. All right, so that's the worst case scenario. All right, let's take a look at ADA, and then we're gonna move on to XRP. So if you haven't hit the like, subscribe, make sure to do so. It doesn't cost you anything. If you don't like it, make sure to also hit the thumbs down. At least I know I need to improve something. ADA, we talked about ADA, and then we're looking for ADA to correct down to like a 500 sats, right, in that range. So we talked about like every single move about ADA, you know, about the correction and everything. So we're looking for ADA to come back down roughly. We're gonna have to retest definitely 550 range, and then most likely gonna break it and come back down to let me get the arrow in this range of 127, especially if BTC gonna be turning bullish. Okay, if BTC going to be turning bullish. Okay, if BTC going to be turning bullish. So most alt, right, they looking bullish right now. They're making the same pattern they made like back in May, I think May, June, right? They're making the same pattern. So most of them, they're going to be turning bullish shortly for a week or so, 3 days to a week. And then as soon as BTC like a turn bullish again, they're going to be dropping to the downside. So I got plenty of example, but I'm just going to have to show you in the private live stream because it is going to take some time, all right? It is going to take some time to show you all those patterns. But it is nothing but repeating those patterns, all right? So let's move on to XRP. Okay, XRP, we said like that's the pattern we're looking for XRP. Let's see if it is gonna play out. We said like it could push a little bit higher up to this area just to you know get the level of make this move a little bit clear, but it is okay. Now it is dropping. We could get this. We still can go to the upside after we get this. Let's see. get this support from the 50 EMA like this, just get this move to the upside. But I wouldn't worry much about all. It is just going to be noise. Like if you're day trading, you're gonna, you're gonna, you want to take this small move. But like if you're swing trading, you're just gonna have to wait in this range. Just wait for XRP to complete this 3-wave move to the downside, and then you take it to the upside. Okay, the RSI is not friendly at all. Okay, it is not looking friendly. So you just wait for like a 27. Okay, to 2700 in that range, and then you can take it back to like almost like 32, 33. Okay, when BTC is correcting again to the downside. So but that's the pattern we get for XRP. It doesn't mean like it is going to be playing out perfectly like this, but it is just for illustration. Okay, because a 3-wave can be, you can expect your 3-wave to be like this, but you're going to get a 3-wave like this. Okay, so but it is just for illustration, but at the same time, it is just going to be a zigzag. You get the concept. All right, you get the concept. Sometimes you're anticipating a 3-wave like this, right, and a zigzag, right, but your zigzag going to be so ugly. It can be like this, and then like that. Okay, so but we don't worry about the time frame. We just worry about like the price action. All right. So you're welcome, Craig. Let's move on to EOS. EOS was looking. EOS was one of last week we talked about EOS hitting like a 45,000 to 48,000, and right now I think it is sitting just about 46 earlier. Okay. EOS is making a, let's see. Okay. It is making a flag in this range. So let's see if EOS is going to be able to come back down. It is making a corrective move. Most likely it is going to come back down in this area. And then a possible break this previous low in this area. This small low. Okay, roughly around like 44. That's a 4-hour time frame. And then we're going to see if like it is going to give us a double bottom, a low push, and a come back down, right? A further push to the downside, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. All right, let's wait and see. Because if BTC gonna be a turning bullish, I don't see like EOS turning bullish at the same time. The dollar value of EOS could be going up, but the BTC value of EOS, I think it is gonna suffer. All right, it is gonna suffer. So. But a retest of a 44, current price of a 46.40, so we're definitely going to retest 44, see like if it is going to give us another fake out, or we just have to wait. Otherwise, we just have to wait in this range of, let's see. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait in this range of this 50 EMA on the 4-hour, which is roughly right around like the 0.618, which is 41.42. Okay, 41 to 42. 41 to 42. It is not good at all. If like if EOS has to drop to 41, 42, that's a lot of dropping. It means like BTC could be turning very bullish then. Right, that's a 10% drop. So you're looking for BTC going up like 5 to 8% if that's the case, but hopefully not. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. But at the same time, if BTC drops, EOS going to be dropping too, so EOS could be dropping. Let's see if BTC is not acting crazy. Okay, still holding strong, right around 10,100. So it is not making any move right now. So the first hour, if you like full mode and bought like at 10,188, that's the same exact level we went last time, like we tapped out last time, 10,175. So same area of resistance. So nothing has changed. Okay, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Bam. Yeah, nothing has changed. So yeah, nothing has changed. I don't short, so I can't really tell you like to short BTC or to go long. I'm just telling you like what BTC could be doing, but I don't short. So make sure to join the, we got a lot of people shorting, like me, Mohammed, they're always shorting BTC. So I hope Mohammed doing fine. You can join the Telegram group, and then we'll see. Let's take a look at Ethereum. We're going to take a look at Ethereum, both BTC value and dollar value. So Ethereum is coming back down. Hopefully it is going to retest this area of 50 MA. Hopefully going to get a support. Ethereum is moving above its area of 50 MA. BTC is moving below its area of 50 MA. So definitely, it is going to come back and retest it. It is going to come back retest like 0.021. For some reason, I've been doing Ethereum dollar value. I haven't been taking a look at Ethereum BTC value forever right now. So we got this flat correction in this area and another correction down, and then we got this one to the upside. So the one thing you can expect is like a further sell-off, at least versus BTC. But it doesn't mean, it's not good at all if like it's not good at all because most of us pretty much bearish. We're looking for BTC to 9K. So if Ethereum going to be dropping versus BTC, it means like BTC could be turning bullish. All right, so just have to keep that in mind. But it seems like Ethereum BTC has completed its correction, and then we could be facing some further sell-off. So we got this correction in this area. We haven't talked about Ethereum BTC for a while right now, because most people like Ethereum. So you got another correction, that's your X. All right, and then you got another correction to the upside, which is your Y. But this correction, let's see, it is a very small correction. This is a very small correction, and then you got this correction to the upside. So we could anticipate right now another 3-wave move to the downside from Ethereum, at least for the short term, because it is not giving us a 5-way structure in this range. It is not 5, it is only 3. You guys remember when BTC was at a 10.1 last week? I think this week, right? So we said like we needed to push to like a 10.2 in order to get the wave number 5. Ethereum is making the same move. So one thing you can expect, like if you want to be bullish, you could expect the same scenario. Ethereum coming back down to 80% pullback, like to 0.022, not 0.021, right? 0.021, and give us the same exact move again. Another push to the upside, like this. Okay, like this. It could come back down in this area, you make the same move, and then push to the upside, and then continue the downtrend. So it's still not going to change anything, because this wave going to be most likely 3-wave, and then we're going to get this final wave to the upside before a further sell-off. So it's not going to change anything about the structure. It's just going to delay it. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at NEO, and then we're going to go back to BTC. NEO XRP actually. All right. So when you take a look at NEO, will anticipating a drop from NEO. We said like NEO could be dropping in this area, but it is actually holding strong around this area of 50 MA, but it is most likely going to drop. Okay, it is most likely going to drop. Okay, so we're looking for this drop. Reason why, all this drawing, it is nothing but you got a nice ABC correction in this area. Okay, you got this ABC correction. Okay, and then we got another one. And then you got a clean ABC in this range. Okay, you can find it on your lower degree. You can call this one the ABC, or we can just call this one the B. Okay, it is very subjective at this time. You can just call this one a so we're not sure yet if this move has completed or not. We could be calling this one AB. Okay, and then C wave in this area. It would be bullish for NEO after this drop. It would be very bullish because we can anticipate another another wave to the upside, right up to this area of 130,000 sats, right? 130,000 sats. Okay, but we're not sure yet, like if this NEO gonna be making this move, because we already anticipated like this is a 3 wave in this area. We already anticipated this move to the downside, but this is not 3 wave. This is not 3 wave. This is not 3. In order to get the third wave, NEO has to push higher. Okay, NEO has to push higher in this range. Same thing as ADA. Like when we talked about ADA could be pushing higher, remember? And ADA push higher, now it is dropping. So, but I think like this is more reasonable. You get this 3 wave and this drop. It is more reasonable. Okay, this drop could break this previous low in this area like this, and then we're gonna get this move. All right, so we're gonna get this move. So let's go back to ADA. I think we talked about ADA, ADA BTC. I barely ever take a look at a ADA US dollar. Yeah, that's what we talked about ADA, and we said like ADA could be pushing higher last time, and then we got the push to the upside. Let's see. Yeah, that's the move we've been looking for in this area from ADA. Okay, like we got this 3-way move to the upside. We even got another 3 to the upside. This move, when we talk about ADA, ADA was just about this area, and then we said like we could be pushing higher. It is nice. It gave us a 3 to the upside also. Okay, it gave us 3 to the upside. Yeah, it gave us 3 to the upside. That's good. But this is just corrective, because you cannot count like a impulse wave. It is just corrective. All right. It is just corrective. It is nothing bullish about ADA. It is nothing bullish. So it is just corrective. 1, 2, and 3. That's all you got. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Way to the upside. And this could be the beginning of the correction, because I was including this wave to the downside, but this could be like the first impulse wave, like your W. Okay, this could be our W now, because it is very clean. It is very clean. It is very clean. This could be our W. So let's see if ADA gonna give us another 3 to the downside. This one is very bearish. So this 4 hour is very bearish. So we could be anticipating this move to the downside right now. All right. But we're gonna have to break 540 first. As soon as we get to 540, we're gonna see like if ADA is gonna be gonna break 540, or we're gonna push back to the upside, because we cannot just drop straight to the downside. We're not going to be dropping like to the downside, because this correction is very big, so it's going to take some time to drop. It's not going to just drop straight like very bearish. It is a big correction. It is nothing like this one. Okay, it is nothing like this one. So it is nothing like this one. So let's move on to Ripple XRP. I know most of you guys waiting for $10 Ripple. Some of you guys believe Ripple is not gonna go to $10. It is okay. Okay, everybody got their own favorite. Everybody got their favorites. Okay, it is nothing wrong to like Ripple. It is nothing wrong to hate Ripple. Why I'm writing Ripple XRP. But for the short term, I'm pretty bearish on Ripple. At least for the I mean, we already talked about Ripple, right? At least for the versus BTC, you know, I'm for the short term, I'm pretty bearish on Ripple, just for sideways correction accumulation move. It is nothing big. Okay, we could be accumulating in this range for like the next like 3 to 4 weeks. We could 2 to 4 weeks. We could be accumulating in this range. And you know, until BTC hit like 16k, 17, something like that, and then you know, Ripple could be very, very bullish. All right, could be very, very bullish. Oh, hey, what's up, Kairos? Make sure to join the Telegram group. We got some Ripple fans in there, and some Ripple. I don't want to say haters, but Ripple people who doesn't like Ripple, people who don't like Ripple. Okay. So it is okay, you know, some people don't like BTC, they like Ethereum, all right? Some people don't like Litecoin, you know, they like NEO. I mean, that's what make it fun, you know. You just But I like Ripple. Okay, I like Ripple. I accumulate Ripple, and if it doesn't turn out to be good, it is okay. It is not going to be the end of the world. You just gonna find another project, and then you just have to wait longer. That's all. Hey, what's up, homie? Oh, okay. What's up, Kairos? Thanks a lot for tuning in to the Telegram group. Homie gonna welcome you, okay, homie. Ether USD. We talked about Ether USD. I think we talked about Ether BTC, right? So yeah, we talked about Ether USD. So we're calling for Ether to correct. Right? We're calling for this correction from Ether. Let's see. Right now it is playing out perfectly, but we're just gonna have to be very, very careful. Okay, we just have to be very careful. Even though we're looking for Ether to drop, this drop might not, because like I said, I don't short. Okay, so I might be anticipating a drop. If it goes up, it is okay to me. But like, let's say you're anticipating a drop and then you short Ether, and then Ether just decided to give us a fake out and push low higher. Okay, you're gonna be liquidated. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So, but I'm anticipating a drop, because this drop might not come easy. It might Ether might push to the upside and then give us a drop. Because like I said, our initial pattern was we did ignore this three wave in this area. We did ignore this three wave. You know, the first time we analyzed the price, we did ignore this three wave. Okay, we did ignore it, but now we including this three wave, because we said like it makes more sense to include this three wave to the upside, right? From like the bottom, just about like a 206 to include 206 instead of starting the correction from 190, right? So so if that's the case, you know, if that's the case, it is still okay. It is still okay, because you can get this flat correction, another zigzag in this area, another zigzag in that area. Right, so it is still okay, but you just have to be very careful, guys. You just I don't short. Okay, I don't short or I don't go long yet, right? So I'm just telling you what I see on the chart, and then the chart can do differently. Took another route, but the end point could be the same. Like I'm anticipating a drop, but the chart decided to push and then drop. So it is, the end point still the same. You're gonna buy in this area, right? The end point gonna be the same. The end point gonna be this, but right now it is playing out perfectly. We start talking about this correction since like Ether was I think like was like 220 in that range, 230 actually, right? 230. Okay, 230. So, and then we called this correction since Ether was what, to like right around like I think 360, right? Let's see, let's take a look at it. Yeah, almost like 280, right? We called for this drop to the downside, like since like Ether was like 280. Okay, that's a lot of dropping, guys. And let's move on to chain link also, because we called when link was like 270. We said like link gonna drop to $2. So that was a lot of dropping. Link BTC. Let's look at BTC. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, so to wait for XRP to pull down to so let's move on to link. So link, we talked about link, right? So we said link could be getting this three wave to the upside and a drop to the downside. So we still waiting for this drop to the downside. Okay, so this drop is basically we start to drop, but I don't think this drop gonna come easy. We could push a little higher first before we drop, because we don't I'm not seeing like any three wave to the upside yet. Like in this area, it is holding strong, unlike like most crypto right now, but we should be getting this move. Okay, we should be getting this move first. Okay, this move could be a 1.618 extension of the first wave. Let's see. We could be getting this 1.618 up to 1.618. 1.618 gonna be too much for the same degree. Roughly like maximum 1-to-1 extension, which is going to be like 27,000. Okay, 27,000 sats. All right, this move to the upside before we correct to the downside. Okay, before we correct to the downside. All right. So I'm looking for, you know, basically I'm looking for this move. Okay, this move, that's what I'm looking for. A push to the upside before we get this move to the downside. All right, before we get this move to the downside. So let's see if it is gonna link gonna play out perfectly like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's our W in this area. That's an ugly one, but it's okay. All right, so we got WX, and then we're looking for this Y, and then we could drop down further. All right, drop down to this area. All right, drop down. All right, let's take a look at Link USD first again, because I think it is just about $2, $2.30. I'm missing the K. So make sure to hit the like, subscribe, guys. It is free for the subscription. The private live stream, it is free also. Let's see. Link, we took this entire move from 80 cents June. Man, yeah, man, Link did good, man. It did well. So we roughly right around this area 0.786. So most people, you know, trade Link with like with the dollar value. So it is holding strong. It is holding strong at a 0.786. So that's a move we're looking for versus BTC value. We could get this move like a on the dollar value also if BTC like a hold strong or BTC is going up. So you could anticipate Link like going back to 270. Okay, before we get the drop to the downside. All right, so but we could anticipate, at least for the short term, a push to the upside. That's the most I can anticipate from Link, like up to 270. All right, because we call Link dropping since like Link was in this area. I think like was right around like 3 in this range, almost $3 in this range. Right, like the first week of July, guys, like the first week of July. So let's take a look at ZILLIQA. Okay. ZILLIQA, we anticipating a small drop from ZILLIQA first before a push to the upside. But let's see if ZILLIQA going to be able to give us that move. All right, let's see. I think last time we talked about ZILLIQA, we said like we could get the push to the upside before a drop to the downside, but the drop we anticipating it is just about like 92 first before a further push to the upside. All right, so I think that's what we talked about, right, about ZILLIQA. So it is playing out perfectly because we haven't talked about ZILLIQA for a while right now. So similar to the structure, it is respecting the resistance. We got this flat correction, a push to the upside, this 1, 2, and then we're looking for this 3. We got this wave 1, 2, and then we're gonna get this third wave to the downside. Okay, this third wave could be anywhere between like 95 to 92. Okay, 95 to 92. Okay, before we get another corrective wave to the upside. We get another corrective wave to the upside. So look for this move, at least for the short term, from ZILLIQA. I'm watching ZILLIQA carefully. We could get this drop to the downside anyway in this range. It is. I don't think it's going to be a straight sell-off. It could be a nice 3-way to the downside. So you just have to be very patient, because right now it is roughly like 110. So and the lower the Satoshi's value, the BTC value, the less volatile it is going to be. So the wait going to be longer. The wait, depending on the volume, the wait could be longer. If like it has like a 10 BTC volume on the Binance, so you're going to be waiting forever. we're gonna be waiting forever. Let's see ZILLIQA first. The volume for ZILLIQA. Okay, the volume is like 100 BTC. It's not bad, but as soon as we get to like a less than 100 sats, the volume could decrease like as low as like 30 BTC. Okay, it could decrease very low. It could be very low. Okay, it could be very low. So we just have to keep that in mind. And the lower the volume, the basically, when ZILLIQA is like 10 BTC volume, daily volume, you can hold your ZILLIQA, because it can make a, instead of holding BTC, just wait for, just hold your ZILLIQAs, because it is not going to move at all, like drastically. It is not going to move at all, most likely. And then it can give you like a 30% move at any given time, and then now you just get your BTC volume and wait for the drop. Let's take a look at Nano. Nano is up like almost 30%. Nano dollar value was like $1. Now it's like $1.40. So yeah, Nano did well the last couple of days with this bottom formation. Nice accumulation, just like what we talked about for most crypto, just same as EOS. Okay, same as EOS. Got nice correction in this area. Another big this correction is pretty big. Okay, now we got this move to the upside. So I would be anticipating Nano to cool down, at least for the short term. If you miss the move to the upside, you could wait like at least a 50% pullback from Nano, roughly around like 11,000, right? So no, 11,000. Okay, roughly around like 11,000 to 11,000 to 11,200 in this range. 11,000 to 11,200, at least for the short term, before you can anticipate like a further move to the upside. But we will see. As soon as we come back down to this area, we're gonna take a look at Nano again. But it is just a nice correction, just like EOS. Nothing else special. It is just like EOS. I just don't talk about Nano much, but let's take a look at IOTA also. IOTA is looking very promising. I don't talk about IOTA a lot, but it is looking promising. You can see it is the same corrective move as Nano, but it is not moving to the upside yet. So I would let IOTA at least start turning bullish, complete this 3-wave to the downside, down to this the same degree in this area, like 2800, right? 2800 range, before we can start turning bullish on IOTA, at least for the short term. So at least for the short term, it is the same exact correction as Nano. It is the same exact correction. So area I would be looking for IOTA, definitely gonna be in this range. Haven't bought IOTA for a while right now, so in this range, okay, which is roughly 28 to 27. Okay, 28 to 27. So, and then hopefully we're gonna get the volume to be pushing to the upside. Let's add the volume. Okay, let's add the volume. So the volume is not bad regarding IOTA. It is not bad at all. Pretty much steady volume. All right, so all right, let's go back to BTC, and then we're gonna call it a day. BTC USD. Okay, BTC is still holding strong, roughly about 1080. So I would, like I said, you don't want to FOMO in this move. It is it seems to be very corrective. Okay, it seems to be, BTC doesn't usually make this type of move, because you guys remember when I was waiting 10.4 in this range, that was like before the move to like a 13k. We've been waiting for 10.2 to 10.4, and then BTC came down to like a 10.36, 10.361. So we basically missed it, okay? Because we were looking for this move to the downside like this. We were looking for the 3 wave, but BTC didn't give us this 3 wave, and then it didn't give us a double bottom. So we kind of got like the same situation right now. And then sometimes it is really bad, like to be emotional, to have like some emotional attachment to the price, because at this time I was doing everything to get 10.2 to 10.4. all right, but BTC was bullish. Okay, it was bullish, a clean double bottom. Okay, a clean double bottom in this range. Okay, 2 rejection, but I was still waiting for a this move to the upside like this, a drop, a push to the upside. So yeah, sometimes it is not good to be emotionally attached to the price. But as soon as we got this breakout, you know, we said like we push into the upside, we're going to 13k. We got this move, we push into the upside. So we could get the same scenario, but we just have to wait for confirmation. We cannot just jump in, like, you know, it's not much you're gonna be missing, because it is, if you don't buy, you're still like profitable because you're not losing your money. All right, you gotta think about it, right? Even if you don't buy right now and BTC jump like to jumps to a 10.1, like 10.2, you're only missing like 100 points. But if you buy right now and BTC drop like to like a 95 again, 96, 94, you're gonna lose like 10-15%, right? So would you rather lose $100, 1%, not even 1% of your BTC value, than like lose like you know, 5% of your 10% of your dollar value? So you don't want to do that, because you're still going to be selling at 94 trying to catch it like to 88. So you want to wait for confirmation, just like we did in this range. You guys remember at 11, right? We said like we're going to be waiting for confirmation. Okay, even though we got this move, clean 5-way structure. Okay, we say we're not going to be buying. Okay, we're not going to be buying. So, but we're doing pretty well so far. We're doing pretty well. We're gonna miss some of these 200 points to the downside. We're gonna be missing it. So it is okay. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. So we pretty much didn't lose anything. We just missed the opportunity. All right. It's different like losing money and miss, unless you show. I mean, unless you know, you didn't put your proper stop losses, you know, but if you put like a stop loss enough, you know, give enough volatility to the market, you're still gonna be okay. All right. So, but I don't see any confirmation yet, basically. Okay, to cut it short, I don't see any confirmation. I don't see any confirmation yet. Okay, this is a clean flat correction so far. It is a clean flat correction. It is nothing but a clean flat correction. All right, it is nothing but a clean flat correction. Okay, on the lower degree, you're going to be seeing 5-way structure in this area, but it is very subjective. If I change it to a 2-hour time frame, I'm not going to see a 5-way structure. But if I change it to like a lower time frame, you can see 5. Okay, but the bigger time frame should be the dominant one. Okay, that's the one you want to rely on. But right now we only get a flat correction. All right, you got a flat correction. Got a flat correction. Got a flat correction. It is okay. It is okay. We're still looking for this maximum, this move, right? Hopefully we're not going to go to 88, break this area, and then go to 16k. The most important is like to go to 16k. How we're going to play it in this range doesn't really matter, as long as we get the confirmation to buy, take it to 16k, and then look for the correction. Yeah, it is no volume right now, so it is no volume. All right, guys. So if you guys don't have any question, I'm just gonna go FTM or Phantom Nano I don't know. I have to really take a look at Nano again. But I think Nano can go back to all-time high, but we will see. Nano did well back in 2017, so you know, over like you know, over like 2000x up alone in like 8 months, something like that. So it is still like, it's still doing good. It is still doing good. So let's take a FTM. I think I don't know, Phantom or BTC has it. Okay. Yeah, Phantom doesn't have enough history for doing some TA, but it seems to be bottoming. Okay, it seems to be bottoming in this range. So I would just give it some time to retest this area first. Okay, not too formal. Okay, I would give it some time at least to come back down to like 200 in that range and see how it is going to behave first. To see like how it is going to behave first. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me. So I would at least like give it some time to drop to the downside first before you know, you can at least like start to turn like a bullish, at least for the short term. So it is bottoming, and then if like we break this area, BTC turns bullish, and then we break this area of 178, you could be looking for another target roughly around like 150. Okay. Which is 1.27. It might not, you might not get it like this week, next week, but you're just gonna have to be very patient, okay? Because at 1.27 to 1.41, you can get a nice clean wave to the upside. You just have to be careful. You know, just accumulate in this area and take it like to the next previous low. You just have to be very patient, though. You just have to be very, very patient. It is nothing but a crypto move, you know, accumulation, sideways correction. You know, expect a 1.27 drop, just like NEO, EOS, and all of them, ADA, XLM. So many of them, they dropping back to 1.27 to 1.414, like ZILLIQA, not ZILLIQA, but ICX, WANCHAIN. All of them, they came back down to this area, you know, after this sideways correction. Okay, so you can expect the same from Phantom, even though it doesn't have enough history, right? They don't have enough history. Yeah, they don't have enough history. Hey, you're welcome, Tom. Let's move on to OMIZEGO, OMG. OMG just give us a nice impulse wave. It is clean, nice, but volume is still it is still pretty low. That's still like less than the average volume in this area, which is the average volume for OMIZEGO. It is roughly 700, right? 700,000. Okay, OMG. So the last 50 days, all right, the last 50 days. So it is not performing well. So it is not performing well, but it is a clean wave to the upside. You don't want to buy it after this impulse wave like this move. Okay, wait for retest, and then it is going. Most people are going to wait for this support. They're going to call it a support. So you would be looking for like a 118, right? 138,000, right? I know, 13,000. Yeah, in this one, because OMIZEGO is roughly like $1 or so. So 13,000 in this range. So before you take it to the upside, but when you buy it, you don't want to buy like above, like you don't want to hold it like above like 175. If like you know you're gonna be buying again around like 140. But let's see if we're gonna come back down to 140. Okay, 140. At least accumulate like from like 0.786. From 0.786, at least start accumulating from 0.786. Okay, because it is a 5-way structure. Okay, it is a 5-way structure. You got your 5, so it would be accumulating in this range, 0.786 to 0.786 to 0.618. It's not going to be a straight sell-off. Okay, it's not going to be a straight sell-off like I always say. 382 going to give you, a bump to the upside, and then you're going to make this move, right? So you could wait at least at 161 first, push it to the upside, coming back down. Okay, but I wouldn't be too greedy in this range. I wouldn't be too greedy. If I get like if let's say I'm trading a minute ago, if I get like 7 to 10% in this range, I would like be satisfied, because that's not even 7. You can't even get 7 to us. You can't even get 7% like from 382, right? So you can't even get 7%. So I wouldn't worry like buying at 382. Just wait for like a 0.786. A bull flag for BTC could be. It could be, but it is not a. It is not. Could be. Let's move on to the 15. Okay, this is not a BTC doesn't make this type of bull flag. This is definitely a correction. Okay, it is definitely a correction like this. All right, we could be anticipating this correction, but we just gonna have to wait and see. It is only the lower time frame. It doesn't have time like to give us like some WXY correction, because it could, but it just doesn't have time to make this correction. Just doesn't. After like a very impulse wave, in order for BTC to be bullish, it just has to keep going. It's just not gonna. You just don't want to make the same correction we talked about in this area. We don't want to make the same correction. Otherwise, we just gonna get this drop again and get this, this flag, right? So it is not gonna be good at all. But no need to FOMO, like we said, like at the beginning of the live stream when BTC was like 10,188. That's why I didn't even like start with the lower time frame, because I know most of you guys waiting for the if BTC gonna keep pushing to the upside. That's why I started from the weekly, because yeah, it would be very confusing. Like after that big pump, most people like panicking because they FOMOing. So, but remember, guys, as long as you're not, as long as you're not buying, you're not losing money. Okay, remember that. Okay, even though if BTC goes up like 10%, you still got your capital. You can still buy and exit. All right. So, but if you buy right now, you don't know if that's it is a bull flag or it is just a normal correction. But I think it is a correction. Okay, it is a correction. It is a correction. It is a correction. It is a correction. It is no follow through. We don't have any follow through. It is not a. It is not a. So let it give it some time to push back to the upside like this. Hopefully like to 0.618, and then a drop further to like in this range, and see if like we're gonna get like the momentum to make another push. Okay, get the momentum to make another push. Okay, get the momentum to push again. So this push, that's what we're going to be monitoring carefully. All right, this push, this orange line. You see the volume on the 15, it is increased, it is declining, right, on a very fast rate. Okay, it is not good. It is not good. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the like, hit the notification, and join the Telegram group, make sure to do so. And then I'm gonna catch you later, guys, on in the Telegram group. I'm just gonna call it a day. I think it's already like 1 hour and 15 minutes, right, of live stream. Yep, 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay, so it is not bad at all. We talked about all the alt, most of the alt and BTC, so that's good. Sometimes we only take like one hour and a half talking about BTC. It is fun, man. It is fun. It is fun. All right, we got 5 days left, guys, for the monthly. So let's stay profitable, not lose any money. We're just correcting. It's save the profits we made. The last 30 days. We haven't lose any trade yet. Even though like we pushed to the upside from like 99 to 10.2, we still like within range like of coming back down 1,000 points. Okay, we still can come back down 1,000 points. So like I explained to you guys, the volume gonna be coming in. I explained to you like since April, the volume gonna be coming in very shortly. Okay, it is gonna be coming in. All right, it is gonna be coming in. And then the volume I want to look for, at least for the short term, I'm looking for selling pressure roughly around like 80,000, guys. 80,000. If like we can get this 80,000 selling pressure in this range, just to get the panic selling, then we could be pushing to the upside, just like this. Okay, just like this at the bottom, just like this area. Okay, before the push to the upside, we got this roughly 70,000, right? 70,000 sideways correction push to the upside. In this range, we got 90,000 sideways correction. It could be, this move could be the definite move, right? It could be the move we're looking for, right? But we just have to confirm it. I just don't want to be extremely bullish at the time. I mean, at this time, even though I'm bullish like for the medium term. All right, for the medium term. For the medium term. But we got plenty of time, guys. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. And then I'll talk to you guys in the Telegram group. I just have to cut it short so you guys can go back and watch it in at 2x. All right, watch it at 2x. So you won't have to watch it an hour and 15 minutes. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.